Welcome to Sunday School for Sunday, May 8th, 2022, for ages 15 to 17. I do not own the rights to this music. This is the audio version of Sunday School only. Today's Bible basis is coming out of John chapter 6, verses 22 to 35. The Bible truth says, "The bread of life." The title of today's story, Something's Missing. April read the note her best friend Monica passed to her. The pink letters read, "What's wrong?" April shrugged, unable to articulate what she felt. "I don't know. Seems like something's missing in here," she wrote back. Monica looked around the church and nodded in agreement. April smiled. The praise team had sung all of her favorite songs. Liturgical dancers hadn't missed a beat. The organist, bass guitarist, drummer, and keyboardist played harmoniously. Everyone stood on their feet as Pastor Lawrence preached, except for April. She wondered how she could sit down on a seemingly perfect service. Then Pastor Lawrence gave the altar call. When no one walked down the aisle to give their lives to Christ, April thought she might have an idea of what was missing. She didn't know if it was the peace of God, the love of God, or the Spirit of God, but she knew God Himself was missing. April wrote another note. "I know what's wrong. God's not here." What do you think about today's story? Our lesson text, John chapter 6, verses 22 to 35. The day following, when the people which stood on the other side of the sea saw that there was none other boat there, save that one whereinto his disciples were entered, and that Jesus went not with his disciples into the boat, but that his disciples were gone away alone. Howbeit, there came other boats from Tiberias, nigh unto the place where they did eat bread, after that the Lord had given thanks. When the people therefore saw that Jesus was not there, neither his disciples, they also took shipping and came to Capernaum, seeking for Jesus. And when they had found him on the other side of the sea, they said unto him, "Rabbi, when camest thou hither?" Jesus answered them and said, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, ye seek me not because ye saw the miracles, but because you did eat of the loaves and were filled. Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for that meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him hath God the Father sealed." Then said they unto him, "What shall we do, that we might work the works of God?" Jesus answered and said unto them, "This is the work of God, that ye believe on him whom he hath sent." They said therefore unto him, "What sign showest thou then, that we may see and believe thee? What dost thou work? Our fathers did eat manna in the desert, as it is written, He gave them bread from heaven to eat." Then Jesus said unto them, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, Moses gave you not that bread from heaven, but my Father giveth you the true bread from heaven. For the bread of God is he which cometh down from heaven, and giveth life unto the world." Then said they unto him, "Lord, evermore give us this bread." And Jesus said unto them, "I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst." The people expected Jesus to be where they last saw him. They found his boat and thought he was close by, but there was no sign of him or the disciples. The people got into the empty boats to look for Jesus and found him in Capernaum. "When did you get here?" they asked. Jesus confronted them because he knew what they really wanted. They were more interested in their next meal. According to Jesus, they wanted the wrong bread. They wanted him to do what Moses had done and pray down manna from heaven so they could believe. But Jesus wanted them to know that he was the bread sent down from heaven. He wanted them to just believe. Now there are questions from our story today. Question 1. Where was April? Question 2. Who sent her a note? Question 3. What was Monica's concern? Question 4. While everyone stood, what did April do? Question 5. What did April think was wrong with the church service? Now there are questions from our lesson text. Question 1. Who were the people looking for? Question 2. Where did they find him? Question 3. What did they want to know? Question 4. How did Jesus confront them? And question 5. According to Jesus, what is the work of God? With diligence, the people looked for Jesus. When they couldn't find him in the same place he was the day before, they went to another place. When he wasn't there, they went to Capernaum, one of his favorite places, and found him there. How do you keep up with Jesus? Do you seek him on a daily basis? Jesus may not be in the same place where you last found him. Today, ask yourself if he's missing in your life. How will you find him? Today's memory verse. And Jesus said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. And that's John chapter 6, verse 35. The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining us today.